How's it going, everyone? It is me, I'm Stegosaurus, or otherwise known as Stego. We're back with more Ark Survival Evolved with an update, if you couldn't tell by the title, to the Monster Hunter mod, which is, hooray, I love it. This is actually the most recent update that I think dropped 2 days ago. I'm not sure when. But I'm sorry I don't have a video up yet of the older update that I did in Kuropeko, Gobel, and Barioth. Ark was not wanting to work for me at the time, and I could not record a video. Oh, I could run Ark, but like audio wouldn't work and other crap like that. And you just got a glimpse over there of one of the new monsters. But yeah, so I'll try and make another video with those 3 guys. I'm not going to put them in this video. It'll be too long. So without further ado, let me introduce to you Glacial Ignactor, Great Baggy, Great Jaggy, and Ignactor. And the Pteranodon as well. These are our 4 new recent additions into Monster Hunter. I really need to start wearing clothes when I do these intros or these videos. So we're going to start small and work our way up. So first we got Great Jaggy, which is one of the most, or in most of the Monster Hunter games that this monster is in. He's the first big monster you fight. It's a really weak mount per se. He's only got, it's basically about the exact same stats as a raptor would be, which is basically exactly what this guy is. So you've got a standard bite attack. It says this one, it does more, or Jaggy does more bite than the Baggy, but I'm not sure truly about that. So space, obviously you can jump, it's just fun to do. And you have the roar. You call that a roar, freaking turtle? Yeah. Yeah, so this guy, again, he is really low. His low is like 12 or something. So it's not the best mount at these levels. I'm pretty sure once if you had a high level one, it could do some damage. But as opposed to fighting a Rex or something like that, don't even bother. You just lose it. But I really love the roar. Sadly, doesn't have any other attacks like his hit check, or hip check, or his tail whip. This is actually an old base I had made when I first started on single player, which I only use single player now for mod reviews, or for this mod at least. That's Great Jaggy. He's not much else. Great Baggy over here, which is like the ice cousin of Jaggy. This one lives in the Arctic areas. Jaggy, I don't really know. I guess just in woody, fieldy areas. But he's a lot bigger than Jaggy, which I do not remember in the game him being this big compared to Jaggy. You don't really see him side by side often, but still. So again, this guy, he's got his bite. He's got the jump. His roar is different. I don't remember it being that roar, but whatever. And C does a little spit, and in the game it'll put you to sleep, and this one it does as well, and it actually does an insane amount of torpor. Even says so on the mod. So this is a little 16 strike. Get knocked out. It's only level 16, I know, but this is very useful. I knocked out like a little 60 Rex in like 5 shots with this. So Pteranodons are easy to get now. They're actually always easy. And I actually tried this out. It's really useful on Tapejara. Because we all know, anyone who's gone after a Tapejara, you get in any proximity of them, they run away. So what I did was, I was around the volcano, and there was one just kind of flying around. And I was, actually no, not the volcano, I was at the middle cave, Chitin Cave. If a map will load. You see between the 2 mountains in the middle, that little like rocky thingy, that's where that cave is. around there was one just flying in the air, and I was just aiming my spit, and I hit it and knocked it down without it ever aggroing, and knocked it out in one shot. So that was really nice. So this could be unlike Ergan, how his sleep fart gas doesn't really do much. This guy's does a lot, but it can get a little funny like that if you aim too close to something or down. It kind of like goes off to the side. It's strange. So we're gonna do Agnaktor. So Agnaktor is a lava creature. Him and Lagiacrus, whatever you want to call him, adopts sort of the same animation, as in like movement. That they kind of run the same. But you keep hearing that click, click, click noise. That's because he got a beak. Right there, his little beak. But some people find it annoying, but I really like that sound. So we got ourselves a standard little bite. Like all the monsters do, really. We got ourselves our roar. Which sounds baller. Sounds even better in the real game, but whatever. Space, he burrows under. And then obviously space again to come out. Which freaking does like a somersault. And now in the normal game, you see now he looks almost naked, sorta, because he actually kind of is. Because whenever he goes under the ground, when he comes out, he's got hot lava stuck to his skin. So you see like those black little marks on him. That's normally where the lava would be. And it covers like almost his entire body. And once you break that certain area, the lava won't come back as new. But if you take too long to break those parts, it hardens into rock. So you bounce off with your weapons a lot from hitting them. So that's when you want him to go underground again to heat it back up. Because he does live in lava, obviously. Now, I wish Gargoyle could have done that on them, but I can understand it'd be a little bit of a hassle. Yeah, he looks really odd, not seeing any of that stuff on him. But also, he's got his C move, which is freaking a Fireburn Malazor, which is so fun to freaking use. And no, these guys aren't meant for swimming. They do not swim well in the slightest. It's really good when you level them up. I've tried it out already. Show you. No, Dodo. Don't even stand a chance. It's so fun to use. Can I hit that Pteranodon? Alright, whatever. Yeah, so now, if you can't tell by just the names, this is Agnaktor, which it sounds like the default one, which it is. But then we got Glacial Agnaktor. While we're getting off him, he can be a little tricky. The Glacial Agnaktor is obviously a glacial or ice version of the normal one, which is actually smaller, which I could have sworn they were the same size in the game. But it doesn't matter. So he doesn't have anything really different besides size. You know, got his bite, got his roar, got his going down into the earth, which actually looks like ice for when he goes down. And of course, he's got his coming up animation, which I love that he added that in there. And of course, he's got the same sea attack, but it's blue, so it looks like Kamehameha. Although the animation, like the little spark effects, whenever he is starting up, is still lava-like. And as you've noticed with Whoops, I didn't mean to do it again. Oh, it's really like fish down there. So I've noticed with the glacials beam, instead of like doing like a frost effect, it pushes the creatures back, like so. If I didn't kill them, that would be nice. Alright, well, I can't really show you without killing something, apparently. But I can assure you that it does push them back. I don't know if you plan to change that or not, but who knows. So these guys aren't much different from each other, just you'd probably find this guy, well, you would find this guy in the ice area. Now for no one actor, I don't know, for like spawn codes, whoever people decide to do for them, which I'll probably get the new spawn codes for these guys and put them in a new video. And also, interesting fact, this is the first subspecies in the game. Now if you don't know what a subspecies is, it sounds just what it is. It's just, or what it looks like as well. What happens is they take how they explain it in the game. A species had moved to a different area and adapted to it. So you know, obviously see how that worked. And the same thing happens with glacial as it does Ignactor when he goes underground. It just forms ice. So this is our first subspecies that Gargoyle has added. He has been working on Abyssal Lagiacrus, but they weren't finished, and he removed them from the game because people were giving out the spawn codes, and he didn't want that, which I respect. So that's our first official subspecies introduced into the game, and which is also cool. This is custom textured right now for the glacial. I know it looks a lot. He takes this model and textures and like edits it to look like this. Because Glacial Ignactor, it is a real monster, but since he only has the resources for Monster Hunter Tri, and Glacial Ignactor was never in that game, he had to make custom textures for it to put in this game. Same what he's done with Abyssal Lagiacrus. Lagiacrus, whatever you want to say. God, just imagine being in that, just getting snapped in half. You want to snap me in half there, boy? Figure not. So that's it for this update. There was actually supposed to be one more creature into this update, but I guess Gargoyle just couldn't finish him in time, and that would be Royal Ludroth. And if he gets added, or whenever he gets added, he might have pushed it to the next patch, whenever that might be. I'm curious to see what other monsters he plans to add. I want to know what his first Elder Dragon is going to be. Probably Tydeus, because that's probably his most completed one for the moment. But anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me. And if you would like to subscribe to be notified whenever I do upload, please do. That would also help me out. So anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you had a good time, and I'll see you all in the next video. Much love. Goodbye.